Tonight, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 3 of the NFL preseason on EA Sports. Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns versus Justin Herbert and the Seattle Seahawks.
First opened in 1999, there's a good look at First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup here in Week 3 between the Seattle Seahawks and the Cleveland Browns. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit, CD, at Week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal. This is the one where your starters are going to play. You might even game plan a little bit more than you do with a normal preseason game, and then you've got to decide, do you bring them back after halftime and get them going again in the third quarter so they're ready to go when the regular season begins? I'm eager to see how these coaches will handle that.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
It hasn't taken Herbert long to earn this status as one of the league's best and most entertaining passers. He's locked and loaded on every snap, and the second he sees it opening, the ball's soaring downfield. You've got to be on your A game at all times against him. The second you slip up, he's liable to burn you.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Three buzz.
Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
We own them. Like 22, he's coming.
Now it's Herbert.
Here we go.
Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Like 22, he's coming.
Here's Herbert.
Yo.
This one goes underneath to Walker, and he'll be brought down at the 27. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Seahawks put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but my only thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15.
Keeping that going.
And he feels like he can get it done.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. Leading the charge will be their quarterback, always fun to watch, Deshaun Watson.
And he makes it so difficult for all defenses because when he's got the ball, it's hard to say when a play is truly over because he can create from any spot on the field and in any situation, even when it appears that he's contained. When he's running your offense, a big play could arrive from any possible spot.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Watson now to throw. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Well, able to get the completion, but unfortunately not able to get the 3rd down conversion there on that play.
And I like how the defense approached that one. They knew where the 1st down marker was, and they decide whatever you want to have, you can. You're just not going to get the 1st down. Excellent tackling right there.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. This is taken at the 10. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touch.
Through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, he's certainly trying to earn his way into some more looks in the offense once the regular season heats up. If he continues to make plays like that, I think QB1 will look his way a little more often once the regular season begins.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At that 31-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. A lot of bodies there in the middle of the field, and that one intercepted.
Yeah, he's looking for his tight end running a drag route across the field, and normally you'd like him to work a little bit further outside. Here the throw's a little early, and it winds up in the hands of the defender.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Mike check, 33. Hey, come on up, come on up.
On 1st down, it's Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
You must get tired of seeing me.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 5, good for the 1st down. Here's Watson. And it's caught. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. Now it's 3rd down and inches. Watson on 3rd down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz from a yard out. And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So a passing touchdown on 3rd and goal from the 1. You like the play call?
I like any call that ends up as a touchdown.
I guess
of course, that's a really good call. But in this case, I liked it a lot because maybe they just didn't feel confident in running the football in that situation.
Now Cade York for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. So only to get 7 now as they kick it away. And it's kept on by the Browns touchdown. Field right around the goal line. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Here we go. Here we go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the 2nd quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the 4th quarter. Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no.
Touchdown! George Pickens, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have moved out in front.
Brandon, what we just saw there were 2 guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. Here's Deshaun Watson and the Browns back to the field. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I say. 19. Hey, 59. Mike, check. 59. You don't want none. You don't give it.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson, he's got the connection to Cooper. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now a 1st down throw, Watson.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, Watson. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Watch the screen.
On 1st down, Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. Touchdown, Browns. Donovan Peoples-Jones. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied. Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead. A jump ball, and this is caught. First down now, but that clock rolling. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And a 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end that.
A great job to put themselves in front, and now he's on the sideline. Special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Browns going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, I'm not sure how aggressively offensive they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
You remember me? You remember me?
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by this Seahawk defense. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. On 4th down, on is Corey Borges to punt. He'll be just inside the 20. A second fake, and past the 40. The 40's out of bounds. So we reach halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Week 3 of the preseason is here. Everyone wrapping up their exhibition schedule. No games in the league on Labor Day weekend, and then it all begins. The 17-game regular season gets underway on the Thursday after Labor Day with the NFL kickoff. In our game, expect to see the starters for at least one more drive. Something to look forward to as we get back out to Brandon Godwin and Charlie Davis.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter of what's been a tight contest so far. Our starters likely to be out there for the 3rd quarter as we get back underway in this 2nd half. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Browns offense getting set to go to work here to start the 3rd. Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can score their own or regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of response because they want to find a way to control this ball game one more time. The ball has been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Watson on 1st down. But he makes the catch. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And the script moves from 137-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. And Watson has enough for the first down yardage as he slides to the turf. Opted to run for it, the decision to go with picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger man coverage is if you're looking at the target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see it. Sometimes you go to a big lane for him to hit you for gain yardage. And now there's a big play by him to scramble out, seizing that lane, and burn that for a first down.
And
Let's see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Again on second down. Watson. Right back to the Joker. Only able to gain a couple there. That'll bring out to the 3rd and 4. Now Watson. But it's incomplete.
Excellent defensive there. Nice tight coverage. It's just recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
York able to send this one through. And that'll be back within 4. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And really a nice job there to make something out of that run, sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Shifts past him at the 45. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Seahawks first down.
On the give, this is their fullback. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
On 2nd and 2, Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Seahawks are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. And they'll turn to the power game to try to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. and there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Let's go now. 33, yellow.
50, Mike's 50. I don't think you got it, son. 50's the mic. 50's the mic.
Let's make these
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Throw left side complete. That's Bryant. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7. That's the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Ready, go.
Here's Thomas. Looking middle, and that's complete. First target, first catch, and a first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. On first down, Thomas. And his throw is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in a position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Ready.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Double tight. Double tight.
Ready, go.
They'll look to throw again. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Credit the sack to Jonathan Hankins.
This rookie was already being tested as he tries to lead a comeback here in the second half. Now he's got to get some momentum back after that sack and a big loss.
And he fires one that's intercepted. I'm sure as a rookie, even though this is preseason, Charles, interceptions, you got to eat at you quite a bit.
They certainly do, but here's the problem that he's confronted with. He's not the high draft pick. He's not seen as the next guy. He's got to prove himself to everyone and get noticed. So maybe instead of taking the safer throw, you press it a little bit. Try and push it downfield, try and fit into a tight window. Sometimes interceptions result.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Cordero Patterson. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. This one now, Charles, you'd have to think all but over.
I would agree with that because this offensive line, they've been physical from the first snap of the game, and it's taken a toll on this defense, and it was never more evident than on that play right there. They continue to move the line of scrimmage forward, and they open up enough space there to get their guy into the end zone.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. With the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's a good way of finding things out because now it's not a total loss. Because
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Boye Mafe. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a fourth quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Now Myers for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's completed 4 passes so far in this game. The issue is 2 of them have been to the guys in the wrong colored jersey.
So I'd say there's a little bit of clouded vision, right? Sometimes he sees clearly, sometimes he doesn't. I know on the sideline they'll be going over things and talking about what the coverages are and what they're seeing. So
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Out of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
My 50. Hey, I'm coming after you.
Operating from the gun. Thomas. Over the middle, complete. It's Bryant. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
He'll get it inside the 20. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Shi Smith, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns get a bit closer. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put some...
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. It's a big play there for Seattle. 42 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Colby Parkinson there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give you...
And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Striker, 3-3. Ready, go.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
43.
Let him know.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. Well, there were about 70,000 that were quickly calling for that flag. It comes out there for pass interference.
And what do you think, partner? A little sarcasm in that cheering from this crowd here tonight. What they're hoping now is to build a little momentum off of it and give a more genuine reason to cheer down the road.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Ready?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Bring it. Bring it.
Go.
Back to throw again. And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Achilles trap.
This is Smith with a grab. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Come on, set. 45. White.
Ricky.
Mike 50, Mike 50. So don't say nothing.
Set. Go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And here he's got Grant. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
32.
Hey. Here we go. 50. Mike 50. Oh, here we go. Oh.
Go.
Looking to throw. Thomas.
Okay, just like that.
This is caught. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
On the double.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Is a loss. We taking wins home.
Mike 50. Mike.
Hut.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Harrison Bryant, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback, but hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead, but at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Cleveland.